I'm a reviewer. Let reviews be joined. Hello everyone, Dinobot Maximize here for my next review that I've been saying I was going to have done for quite a while now, and kind of got delayed with some personal matters. Like I said in my other video, my wife and I purchased a swing set for my kids, and we were in the last few days we've been getting the yard ready, trying to get it situated and getting it set up in that for them. But we finally got it done, and finally got the time to really sit down and do this one. As you see, this one's going to be on Transmetal 2, Dinobot 2. Brief history on the figure, or the character for this. In the Beast Wars series, Megatron wanted to recreate Dinobot again for a second time, with the first time being just a normal clone when Dinobot was still alive, and of course Dinobot basically eats that clone. And this one he did it where he basically did, like on the show, he did like a Frankenstein type thing, and out of it he created Transmetal 2 Dinobot. The spark which he used for it with some DNA from Dinobot and the Transmetal 2 basic little machine basically made Dinobot, and he has half a Rampage's spark inside, which later in the series, when Rampage gets killed by Death Charge and who also dies himself, Dinobot starts to realize who he really is and basically becomes Dinobot again, and at the very end he dies again, and basically at the end of the series where Nemesis, there you have the Nemesis, and Nemesis crashes and blows up and stuff. But we'll just go into quick talk about this one. Figure-wise, in my book, really the beast form of the Transmetal 2 Dinobot is really the better of the two forms between his Dinobot, his beast mode and his robot mode. It looks really good. I mean, it's supposed to be part machine, part skeletal. The tail and all. I mean, the tail is nice. It's rubbery. It's really good. Other parts for it is right up here on the front. You got let's go to the mouth first. You see here in the mouth, it does open and shut like the original. But in this one, he's got a little bit of like a tongue in there, and that's a neat little add-on for it. And then you got the cover here that when you raise it up, I'm not sure how well it's going to come out on camera. You got the Predacon logo in there. That's pretty neat. Makes me think of the old rubbing decals that the old Transformers used to have for G1. But let's get right into transforming him. You can remove the tail on this for transformation, which I always do just to be on the safe side, but I always put it right back because he doesn't have really anywhere to hold it in his robot form. But we'll keep going off of that. First thing you want to do on the sides here, you straighten out the limbs here, and then right here at the sides you open the panels up for his arms here, and then you want to actually, almost forgot here, you turn these panels back down, the whole sides here down and around, and these basically slide up to form his shoulders. And right here, I find that it's normally easier to flip these in first. Well, let's slide the legs out of the way first. If you take these panels right here and you just go ahead and slide them in. It's a little bit simpler to do. Or of course, that could be just on mine because this one is kind of a little stiff. And then you take the head of the Raptor and you flip it down to basically form the chest. And you can basically bend the arms up, straighten them out, form his claws, straighten out his feet. Let's not forget about sliding this back too. Almost forgot about that step. But like I said, you slide the back panel up, and that's basically his small little backpack and stuff on his back. And that's basically it for his transformation. Again, very simple. But the bad thing is, at least I've always found, well, there he goes. He actually stands pretty nice. The tail, there's nowhere he can't hold his tail like the original could, where he basically opened his claw up and you got a little hole there in his palm to put the weapons that it in. There's nothing like that for him here. It does, I didn't show this earlier, but it does, when you flip, move the little lever here, it does kind of swing, which is kind of a neat little feature. But there's nothing other than that. There's nothing really to them. I always just stick it right back here just to keep it on there. Which, on that note, also, where he connects, it does have it molded where it kind of sits, can basically sit and not really sit in one spot because you can move it a little bit, but it looks better to have it like that. But it does give him a little bit of like a back anchor to help him stand. But that's all of it to him. That's it. That's it. Like I said, I was very disappointed with the beast form or the robot form for this guy. I mean, in the show he was very, very neat, and they could have done a little bit more. Like, they could have flipped this somehow where, you could use the claws a little bit more or whatnot, but that's really all there is to it. I mean, you can do like this to give it a little bit more better, which I probably should do as well, but, flipping them on the ball joints there, but it doesn't really give him a whole lot of elbow movement. Well, it does a little bit right there, which kind of, I guess, does make up for it. But I mean, it's okay, and you still have, you still can raise it up. Hey, I'm a Predacon. But I mean, it's still fairly nice. I mean, it's a decent figure. I mean, I know they've tried. This is about when the series was pretty much over with, and that. But I think they actually tried to do something specific with this figure. I can't remember the exact details. Oh no! Wait, now I do remember. They were trying to refresh the line somehow with some like variants or something, because there is another version of this figure out where he's got like a different color, little bit of different color scheme. I think the panels here are like a bluish color, but where you have this one, and I think that one is a little bit more rare than this one is. But I mean, it's a nice little small little figure. Yeah, it's like and I remember now, it's a blue. It's got blue paneling here where all this purple is, and the body is like a white instead of a tan color like this one mine is. But I mean, it wasn't nice. It's not a bad little mold. I still wish they could have done more with the hands and stuff and that. But if you want to if you're a Dinobot fan, you would like to pick up the Transmetal 2, it's your choice. But I can't really fully recommend it. I mostly got it because I used to have him, and I was, as a kid, and I was happy with him. But now, as a collector, I'm kind of, But I'm still happy I got him back because, like I said, I used to have him and all. But he goes well with my Dinobot collection. But that's going to be it for my review on this guy. This is just, I'm not going to be nearly as long as my last ones. But if you want them, get them. If you don't want them, you don't have to get them. But if you're just, it's your choice. But this is going to be Dinobot Maximized signing out. Check out my next review, which should be up on Wednesday, where I'm going to do it on issue number 2 of the original 1984 comics. I'll do a review on that one as well. And following that, I should have another figure review. I don't know which figure just yet. If you have any ideas or suggestions for that, please feel free to comment below and let me know, and I'll take it under advisement. And we'll decide on that. But this is Dinobot Maximized signing out and saying thanks for watching.